So I wanted to start off this vlog with some books that I've been reading. I finally am out of a reading slump and I have more time to read. So this is the fall TBR. Hold on, because that's my journal as well. So this is the fall TBR at the moment. I already finished 2 books of this list. The God of the Woods was really good. It was very slow, but I did really enjoy it, and I did like the turns and twists throughout the story. Delicate Condition is a horror novel, which is also why I wanted to read it in the month of October, and it was super fast-paced. If you want a horror book to get you out of a reading slump, read Delicate Condition. It is actually really good. So the book I'm currently reading is 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson, which is number 5 in the Truly Devious series. I'm currently 29% of the way through, and I actually really enjoy it so far. And it definitely shows how not only Maureen Johnson's writing has grown up, but how Stevie Bell has grown up, and I wonder if we're going to get more books with her in college and whatnot. Maybe they're announced, honestly, I don't know. Then let's go over some other books that are still on the list. Another one that I want to read is The Spectacular by Fiona Davis. I saw this on Haley Pham's channel a little while ago and it looked really fun. Time traveling, historical fiction, dancing. Thought it looked good, so I just wanted to include it. All of Us Villains by Amanda Foody. I actually have a physical copy of this. I got this one last year for my birthday, and I'm still very excited to read this. Ooh, there's a map. We love a good map. I really like the feel of this book. It's kind of like that rubbery texture. I feel like no one ever talks about that, but I love books that feel like that. The next book that's on my TBR is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. The illustrations in this book are so good. I do wish, I mean, I have no idea how this story is gonna go, but I do wish that they were more into the story rather than just in the middle, but you know, maybe there's a reason for that. We'll see. The next book I want to talk about is Love Me Not by M.J. Arlich. M.J. Arlich is one of my favorite authors for a long time. He is a British crime and thriller writer, and I started collecting the series in Dutch, which is my native language. Love Me Not is part 7, and I think there's currently I think there's 11 or 12 books in the series. One of them released a few months ago. I have up until the last release. I do not own that one yet. I do want to own it, but I first need to finish the ones that I already own because I do collect that series physically. It's one of the few series that I do collect physically and in Dutch, which is pretty rare for me because I prefer to read in English. And then the last book that I want to read, hopefully around Halloween time, because it just seems like such a good book, especially with the cover and everything, to read around that time, which is Here Lies a Vengeful Bitch by Cody Crowley. It really reminds me of Murdered Soul Suspect, which is essentially the same premise. It's a game from, I don't actually know when that game came out. It's been a long time, but I did really enjoy playing that. So that's everything that's on my fall TBR for now. I will keep you updated with what I'm reading this weekend.
So then I just continued my night routine, which consists of taking a little shower, doing my skincare routine, you know, cleansing my face, the works, and then I ended the night with some reading, and I read a total of 93 pages that day. The next day I had a full day of work and school, which was a little bit tiring, a little bit bothersome, but I did have some time to read and chill with my cat. And then when I came back from school, there was a Muji package waiting for me. Super excited. I got a new pencil holder and a few other knickknacks, and I love the way it looks. I did change the setup again, but that's fine. At night, I did some more work and I did some journaling, and I read a total of 20 pages today. Not that much, but that's fine.
I'm about to film another video, but I wanted to give a quick reading update. Also, the lip product that I'm using is Barren Bliss in the color Good Vibes. What is this? Perfect Lip Tint. I got this in Indonesia last year. It's my favorite product ever, and I need to stock up when I go there again next year. So let's do a little reading update. I haven't really been able to read that much yesterday. In total, I read like 5% of the book, so it's not that much. Today, I was able to read a little bit more. I'm currently around 40% of the way through, so about another 10%. I am planning on reading a little bit more tonight, but we'll just have to see how much time I have. I have like midterms coming up in a way, so I am a little bit stressed. I have a lot to do, but I also think it's kind of fun to just work on the projects and see all the concepts and things you've been doing over the past weeks come into an actual picture, a design, or whatever you're making. So yeah, I hope to read a little bit more of 9 Liars tonight. I'm also thinking that I might want to start the Throne of Glass series, My friends are obsessed with it and they've already read it and they were totally down to do a reread while I'm doing my first read as like a buddy read thing on Fable. So I'm thinking I might want to start doing that as well. I'm probably going to do a separate reading vlog about that and film all my reactions to it. So yeah, I'm off to film another video. I'm going to film a video all about my Kobo. I've had a lot of requests about how to use it, what is inside, do a little tour and whatnot. So I'm going to tell you everything. So that has been my little reading update for right now.
So I didn't have time to read at all yesterday, which is a little bit sad, but I was able to read a few pages during breakfast, and then I was feeling very stressed, so I decided it was time to bake. I found a recipe for these like apple donut things wrapped with strips of pastry dough, and it looked really good. Mine were super ugly, but once they were out of the oven, they actually looked pretty decent and they tasted amazing. Then I started Throne of Glass and I read like 2 or 3 chapters before I had to go do some more work, so I ended up with 35 pages for the day. So I'm going to end the vlog right here. It's been a very busy week and I didn't get to read that much, but that's okay because that's why I do these vlogs. They're just to show that how much I realistically read in a week is different every week.
The answer is 148.
Okay, thank you very much, Siri. So this week I read a total of 148 pages across 2 books, 9 Liars, Throne of Glass. I do have to say that I'm having a hard time finishing 9 Liars. It's becoming not very good. The beginning was actually kind of fun and I liked it. I liked the little mystery of the 1995 characters and whatnot, but I honestly don't really care for the current timeline with Stevie and David and whatnot. I am a David hater at heart. I really don't like him, and this book is very much about their drama and their banter and whatnot, and I just don't care for it. I feel like the mystery is a little bit forgotten and I wish there was more of it, so right now I'm struggling a little bit to finish that, but I'm having a good time with Throne of Glass and you can see all about that in the reading vlog that I'm doing about it. So I'm going to end this vlog right here. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. There's been so much love in my Kobo video, which has been amazing. I will definitely follow up with a Calibri video on how to use that with my Kobo. I've had a lot of questions about that, so I'm going to answer all of those in that video. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're excited for the Throne of Glass video. I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye, guys!